Ladies and gentlemen, Monster just decided to release a very bad monster in the treasure cave. This monster used to be so OP back then, but like it's crazy. I never actually expected them to release such an old monster. So today we're gonna go ahead and attempt to get it, and obviously I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my opinion on this monster. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, it's gonna get started. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. This monster, I never actually expected them to release this. This is crazy. Like when I saw this, I'm like, what the heck? So you guys know, normally when they release treasure cave monsters, it's mainly alpine monsters, and then it goes with this one, and then there's obviously galactics, you know, blossom monsters, and even doomed. They've never gone past doomed. Now they're actually releasing a corrupted monster, which is actually insane to me. So we might even see maybe cosmic monsters and obviously metro soon as well. They'll probably release someone like Mr. Not Found, I feel like, or like Centauris, who knows, or even as bad as Fruitaster. And obviously these monsters were great at their time, but they're so out of date. So take a look at this. The monster that they went ahead and released is the one and only Chio. So this monster used to be one of the best monsters they ever released back in the corrupted era. This monster was so OP that players continue to use it even after corrupted era. Like I'm telling you, even during like Metro era, players were still using the corrupted monsters, including Chio. And this monster was again one of the most insane, one of the most powerful monsters in the game. What made this monster so good was the absolute zero talent. You guys know back then talents were insanely good, and this monster was able to you know, provide tortures with skills, not just straight but also with skills. And then there were like trade the table skills, PER to one enemy and then to all enemies. And right now that might not seem like it's an insane skill, but back then it was actually like a big deal. You guys know how ML has evolved since like legendary era. Even like having a trait like bulwark was insanely good, but then we got like some crazy things later on, and then it, like tortures and stuff like that became crazy, like became a big deal. But nowadays you gotta have like dodge area, peers, things like that in order to basically compete against the current meta. So they actually put this monster up at room 30, which I'm actually like, what the heck, why did they do that? They should have put it like at like room 15 or 20. That would have been more reasonable. But the fact that they actually put it at room 30 is insane to me. So if it's like room 30, guys, I personally wouldn't recommend spending more than like 20 gems for this monster. Seriously. Even though I always recommend you guys getting monsters for your collection purposes and it's great and all, but then like with this one with Chio, I mean, come on, really? Not really worth it, guys, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Not more than 20 gems. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see how far we can actually go, and I'm only gonna spend like maybe 15 gems the most, and that's all. I'm not gonna spend any more than that. So let's hope we don't get hit with the trap here anytime soon. And what I'll do is I'll actually use my strategy where I'm gonna be choosing pot 3 and pot 3 only. Obviously I made it to room 7 without going for pot 3 exactly, or let's say room 10 actually, up until room 10. But from here on, let's go with pot 3 and see how far we can actually make it. And obviously, like I said, I'm not going to spend more than 15 gems here, so I'm just going to spend that last 10 gems. And again, if I don't make it far enough, then I'll back out. But right now I've only earned 7 gems and 7 gems only. So anyways, we made it to room 15 with only 2 traps, and again, those 2 traps are actually a big deal. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna get hit. Yep, I am. Anyways, guys, obviously I'm not gonna spend another 40 gems because that is just insane to me. Actually, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, not because of the monster, but exactly just for the, what should I call it, the room 25. If I can make it to room 25, obviously I don't know if I can. I don't think it's possible. And again, room 25, we don't know if there's going to be tickets on room 25 because room 15 didn't have any. Normally I believe on room 15 is 200 tickets at least 200 tickets, but you know, this time around there wasn't. So I don't know. Also, guys, if you guys are looking for a team, just a team to like chill out and like, you know, go ahead and apply to my team, obviously Skyline, and don't expect like anything crazy in Skyline. Obviously, like I said, when I first made the team, it's just a team to just join in, take a break from competitive. If you've been playing competitive for a very long time, you just join in. You can do your attacks if you want. I would recommend doing your attacks even if you lose them, but just go ahead and do your attacks. And obviously with team race, just to let you guys know, we don't do a great we don't do a great job with team race, so just letting you guys know. But with team wars, you know, it's just basically a break from competitive. So if you guys want to go ahead and join it, apply to it, leave a comment in the comments down below with your like profile name and your yeah, just your profile name, and then I'll go ahead and basically get you in. But anyways, guys, we have Tawville, which is still hatching. I'm still waiting to actually hash that monster so I could do a review. But Mad Prof, on the other hand, is actually ready to be hashed, and I received this monster from the recent treasure cave. So it looks like it's dark and fire, and obviously I guess I'll have to place it right there where those monsters are at the moment. So that is rank 3 again, thanks to the treasure cave. I was actually able to get that monster, and I think this one actually costed me like 150 gems, which I didn't really want to spend that many gems, but I still went for it. I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? I could have actually gotten it for only like 15 gems or 50 gems. It was either 15.15 or 50.50. I could have actually gotten it, but I didn't. I just kept going. I thought that, you know what I mean, I was gonna be able to get through that treasure cave a little more because it was up to room 60, and I was trying to get some extra rewards, but that's what actually messed it up for me, and I ended up spending more than gems, like more than the amount that I actually wanted to spend. And this monster's not really the best. I just wanted to obtain it just because of collection purposes. He has some decent skill setups, okay, I won't lie. He has like death countdown, baby reversion, tortures like nightmares, and then obviously the curse countdown, which is a big deal. I feel like especially the baby reversion with the curse countdown, I feel like that's actually a good combo. And don't forget about the cooldown activation. So I was it was actually, like I said, able to get this monster. I'm not going to ruin it up or anything like that. It's a decent monster. It's a good starter. It's a good mythic starter, let's say that. But for my level, for what I have right now with my setup and my team and everything, I don't think it's really the best. Also, guys, I'm still waiting for the team race to come around, especially for rune experience, so that I can go ahead and basically remove the runes and also equip runes on my ancestral monster that I recently went ahead and ranked up. So I'm super excited about that. I can't wait for that because I need to set up a new defense, and right now I have 5,631 trophies. Let me see. So these players went ahead and attacked me ever since basically I did my first attack, which was 3 days ago. As you guys could see, I basically got attacked 23 hours ago by high voltage, or no, not high voltage, that's their team name, but Chio, yeah, this player. And then this player also attacked me, and I basically kept getting plus 18 trophies. Oh, that's crazy. Look at the consistency, guys. Look at this. 18, 18, 18, 18, another 18, and then I lost 18 right here, and that is where it went back to 17, and then there's 18, 19. So I have gotten a lot of trophies. Obviously, I've gained more than I've lost, which is good. Currently, I'm in Legendary 4. When the ranks reset, if you are above 5,500 trophies, it tends to like just drop you down to a Legendary 4, and then you have to grind from Legendary 4. So also, guys, I want to talk you guys about something like this. Okay, so I actually mentioned on my yesterday's video, and I want to mention it again in case you actually didn't like watch that video, and I'll probably put it in my title as well. But basically, this season, this tournament, the Multiverse Tournament 4, the one we're playing right now, if you guys still have access to this exact PvP, I'm not talking about the new one, but if you guys have access to this one, which is the old version, even if you updated your game, obviously you probably won't see the new one. But anyways, if you have access to this, if you have a good account, if you're a spender, right, and you have some really good monsters, like I'm talking about the meta monsters that everybody's using nowadays, like Ural, for example, Bane, maxed out, obviously, you know, Bashir, and all that other stuff. Basically, the Antspader, the new one, right? This one right here. If you guys have access to these monsters and you have them at like level 14s and stuff, what I would suggest is going for Legendary Leader, because this time around, it's easier than ever before. This time around, guys, getting Legendary Leader is much easier than before. Let me explain to you guys, okay? So you guys see these players in the top right now, right? Usually you'd see a couple of them here and there. Like Rose would be maybe in the top 10s, 15s. I've seen her, but I don't think I've ever seen her in the top, like top first. Maybe I've missed out on one of but there's other players. I'm not sure who else I've seen. Oh, Sayora from Valorant Sailors. Oh, awesome. There's actually all the way in the top, what, 15? That's good. That's really good. Good job. There's Andy from Team Spirit Student 15. But usually what you will see is El Professor, you will see Laurel, you'll see a bunch of other top players that are basically going crazy over, you know, the first spot. But, you know, Laurel, that player is not in this current PvP. She has access to the new one. So that means that she will not, she will not be competing in this one. And there's like many other players, obviously, not excluding El Professor, obviously. So El Professor might go for first, who knows, maybe he will, maybe he won't. But many of the other players that have always been going for first place, if they have access to the new PvP, which I'm sure most of them do, they won't actually be competing for first place. Even player like Bunky, for example, from Team Spirit 2015, yeah, she actually has access to the new PvP. So she basically doesn't have access to this current PvP, which means, you know, she'll basically won't be competing in the current PvP tournament. So if you guys ever wanted a chance for Legendary Leader, right now the chances are a lot higher, but highly suggest. But anyways, guys, coming back to the treasure cave, like I said, the monsters are worth it. Not worth it at all. Not even worth like 50 gems. 50 gems for rank 3. Maybe if you don't have it at all. Yeah, collection purposes. Again, the book rewards, the runes you can obtain, and maybe, I don't know about Ludum, or is it Ludum? I think that's a resource, but let's say 20 gems, all right, the most, maybe 20, 50, all right, the 50 gems, I would say 50, but don't spend like 150 gems or anything like that. This monster is crazy bad. Like, the only reason you should be obtaining this is for collection purposes, or to basically go for that room 25 for the 600 tickets. You can use those tickets towards you can drink event, obviously, but other than that, monster's not really worth that much, guys. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can actually get this new ancestral monster from here, because I have 1,000 tickets. Looks like we got a bunch of mythics, and there's Holter's bodyguard as well. I'm gonna spend another 400 here. I'm gonna skip the animation. We got Rootborg. Oh, they gave me Rootborg. They gave me Myrak, 2 of them, and then there's Zazania cells, obviously. It would have been cool if I actually got Zazania during like the elite time. You guys remember legendary days when elite monsters were like really meta? Oh, this would have been cool if I got it during PvP era. You guys remember this? Oh man, no way they just gave me the egg like that. It is what it is. The monster's not that good, unfortunately, anymore. Same as Chio, obviously. They were all good at one time, but right now, I'm not. Oh, I did Mythic. I meant to do Legendary, let's say. So there's Wildbird. Where the heck is the monster that I just obtained? Oh, I don't think it's Legendary. I think it's VIP or something, right? So I don't know if it's considered Legendary. Oh wait, it's Metal monster, right? I don't think it's Thunder. It's actually Metal. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I thought it was actually Thunder. That's why. But yeah, it's considered a Legendary monster. Okay. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys had. Anyways, see you next time. Peace out.